And welcome back to Backstage. I'm your host, Mr. Magic, sitting off here with Rivah. And off camera, we were talking about my Uncle Reno.
Oh, yeah.
And you made a statement just now that I want the public to know about they gave you something.
Oh, yes, definitely. I mean, just meeting Reno, he just talked to me like he knew something about me that I didn't know.
Right.
And started giving me just ways how to sing a song, being free in the creative process. You know, just have your mind open. Yeah, man, I write a song like this, man. I'm just sitting there talking to Desmond, sitting there singing a song, and just go from there, like. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. You know, this is where I want to be. And that's music.
Yeah,
you know?
and understand, I live this. This
Yeah.
is everyday occurrence for me. This is a man. Like I said, I was into. I am into music. You know. I played the clarinet. You know, play drums.
Right.
You know, percussions was always my thing because you know. Conga drums, you know, that was it. We'd be sitting in the backyard, and myself, my cousin Brian, you know, my cousin Papa Tosh, Rusty, as we know him as, you know, we'd be there, beating congas, and my uncle in his guitar, or he'd be beating congas.
Yeah.
He was the only man had a musical toaster. Had a toast on the ground, had a horse bell in it, ding dong, you know, and yeah, man, and he throwing this all in. So that's why, like I said, without even knowing you had an association with my uncle, this is what there was something about you that's like, why? What is that? Reminds me, and it was my uncle, and I know why now. You met him, you knew him, you were inspired by him.
Every day listening to him.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. To know that his passed on knowledge, not just to me, but to you as well, and it's resonated and it's coming out.
And it's still going on. Ain't that nice? I mean, even like the reggae bands back in the day, like Third and Fourth Generation, and Itu Foundation.
Oh,
Jules,
wow, we good with Jules. Paisan.
I mean, well, I don't know if Paisan played for Itu. I know it was Third and Fourth. You know, you had Kern, Dookie, Jimmy Frabert, Basie, Keith and his brother Ralph.
Yes.
Just to name a few, Cocky Steed and all these guys. As a youth, I remembered these guys. You know what I mean? I looked up to them and said, these guys can play. You know, I want to be like this. And I'm had the pleasure to play with most of them. Most of them, the names that I'm saying. So,
yeah.
You know,
I know that. I know. I just by seeing you smile like that, I know what that feels like to play with people that you looked up to, you know, and they gave you some knowledge in music, and you know, you got to play alongside of them.
Wow, I'm there like with these guys.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Yeah. And speaking of, you all didn't see this, but he brought his guitar with him today. So we're gonna get a little something from Rivah in just a few minutes. But we're gonna keep talking right now. You know, we've got some time on the clock before we can say goodnight, you know, to the folks. Yeah, so where are you going from here? I mean, you got some singles out. You know, are you looking to put out an album, or are you just gonna continue just making some singles?
Well, you know, I mean, being here and working in Bermuda and not having the accessibility to, you know, studios like how I like to. Yeah. I just met this guy here recently too. The guy, his name Joey True Studios. Up South Coast Road, up by Audrey there, and you guys have been looking through some of my songs and seeing what I can do from his studios point of view. And I'm really inspired to do an album. I've got enough music to do it, so.
Yeah, I mean, basically an album consists of anywhere from 12 to 20 songs.
Yeah,
so you say you've got 20, and 15 of them haven't been heard yet.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Okay, definitely. So that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm doing an album right now, actually. You know, just get myself prepared for it.
Great, man. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, and maybe when it might be available.
Not at this moment, because I was thinking of dropping a EP first. You know, doing a little EP of some of the songs that I have out already. Yeah. And I've got acoustic versions and sequenced, synthesized versions. So I'm just figuring out like how I'm gonna push it to acoustic for certain songs, sequence for
the others.
Other songs.
Okay. Well, you've got a plan that's in motion right now, so that's good.
I feel good about that.
So, folks, I know you're looking at this gentleman like, where have I seen him before? On the ferry. Anyway.
One of the places. I used to be a barber.
No way.
Barber shop, man.
Yes,
for years, man. Yes, yeah, barber. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of people's looking at me saying, oh, yeah, that's the barber. Look at my barber, mama. But then also...
wait. Don't look at my barber, mama. He ain't no barber. Look at his dreads.
Hey, look, it's a Ross, 40 Rosses. I'm like, what? Actually, I went on yard one year and I was all food out of my birch. I said, I'm getting on Jamaica. This is the foundation of Rastafarianism. So I'm getting on there. I'm going to look like the Rastas, Get on there. Guys like, Desi, look, we got all we guys now. We need haircuts now. I said, hey, I'm a Rasta, man. I can't cut hair. Yeah. Especially not in Jamaica. Now what you want to do to me? Guys, man, rented out this barber shop, had me in there cutting hair, bro.
Yeah, serious?
Yeah, so I went in. It's a nice little shack barber. I actually liked it. Yeah. Guys were all stunned. Rasta, man, come up there all like, put out the machines. No, but this ain't happening. These little youths, I saw the youths run up the hill.
And tell somebody.
Yeah, they went call the flip foundation.
Oh,
from off the hills. They brought their grandfathers down.
Hey, look, folks, look. You see what I'm wearing right here? You see this? You see this? This man don't get no haircut, and this man, look. You're talking about what?
Yeah, kids, man, dashing up the hill to call these grandfathers down. I see a tribe or roster with staff and all that.
They call it mob on you.
They're just like, what? I said, I'm relaxed, I'm just me. I come, this is the thing that got me money to where I am. Actually, that's what got me to pay for my ticket to even go to Jamaica, right? So I'm like, this is my life and that's it. So when Rastaman come in there, just be staring at me like, I say, yo, you all right? Rastafari. So I went like that too, I'm on Rastafari. What you doing cutting? What you doing cutting her like? I said, well, in Bermuda, this is my trade. Oh, okay, so we just sat there and reasoned in the barber shop about like where I came from. And then I said, you know what, Steel Virgin, in Bermuda, I don't really carry on the full Rastaman traditions. Like he said, don't say that, man. Yeah. From me listen to you, you're a Rasta. And he told the other guys, don't worry, it's a Rastaman that's cutting her. Like, it was crazy.
I'm looking at this way, at least you weren't cutting no dreads.
Well, no.
Right, you're just cutting normal.
But you know what, I always said that too, by me, a lot of guys are going Rasta from me being the barber too.
Oh yeah?
I mean,
that makes it to business from you.
Yeah, right. But see that I got out the trade, I work on the ferry boats now. For my pilot's license.
You're going for the pilot's license? Hey, good luck with that, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, we live in Bermuda, so I think that everybody should have a raw knowledge of the waters around.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I agree with that.
So yeah, that's something that's a story. That's an experience, being a Rasta. But I always say it to my Bermudian customers. I'm got long hair like this here because I ain't got no time to cut my hair. Everybody wants a haircut, so I can't cut mine.
All right.
Doing music, raising children.
Yeah. All right, that's fine, man. That's a very unique story because I'm picturing like they got a mob coming down to you.
Oh, yeah.
You're going against everything that they stand for.
Based
on just that one,
The barber hates the Rastaman hates the barber, and I'm like both of them in one as they saw it,
Yeah.
But I got a lot of knowledge and a lot of link-ups too from that episode. Okay. I don't think I would have ever met those Rastas if it wasn't
for that. Yeah. Okay.
So, we reasoned for a while. I got a lot of knowledge from them. They started giving me like literature to read and all that there, which is like, that's opened up my eyes to a lot of stuff and the real spirituality of Rastafari.
Okay. All right. Good. Because a lot of people don't know Samson didn't get his hair cut for a very specific reason as well. Yeah.
That's a lot of them.
A lot of it. All right. Yeah. All right, folks. We'll be back after this. And when we come back, this gentleman is going to have guitar in hand. I don't know what he's going to bring us, but I'll let him introduce it when we come back. Right after this.